London, East London, East London, East London, East London.
When I was at primary school, I would be one of those girls that was in the playground wanting to play. You only had boys that was able to play, and I was like, no, I want to get involved. So from a young age, I would say from primary school age, I was more involved. And then secondary school, when I went to an all-girls school, I was able to become part of the girls football team, and then followed through with uni, and I joined the uni team, played football, and then I found East London Ladies, the original, 15 years ago. I used to play in goal. That was a position I got thrown into. Just go and go if you want to play. And I was like, okay, I was so desperate, so eager to play, especially with the boys, that I'll get, play wherever they put me. But then I started to love playing in goal, and then that's where I kind of positioned myself throughout other teams in goal. What made me fall in love was just how much freedom I felt being on the pitch, how much joy it gave me playing football, and to be surrounded by other players that had the same passion for football, for playing, kind of gave me that that I needed at that time to play. The reason why I've continued to play goalkeeper for, two of my main teams is because women wanted to play football, even girls wanted to play football. It's really hard to find a goalie. I don't know why, it's extremely hard. If you ask other teams, it's always hard to find somebody that wants to play in goal. And I think there's a lot of pressure for goalies. You don't want to let in goals, you don't want to let down your team. And a lot of that feeling can cause quite a bit of anxiety amongst young girls and women. And for me, it is a lot of pressure. But I kind of overcome that playing in goal from such a young age. I kind of adapted the way mentally I feel playing in goal. So to be fair, it helps out the team, and it allows other players to play outfield, and it allows other players to kind of have that pressure taken off them and to just enjoy playing football. So I don't mind taking one for the team, as they say. Yeah, so, my role in the club does extend more than just being a manager and a coach. Somebody the other day actually called me a godmother of football, and I loved that. And it was amazing to have heard that. And that person doesn't really know me, but when they came to the event where you're celebrating 10 years of the club, and just to see the interaction with myself and the players, they're like, oh, you're just like a godmother of football. And I was like, oh my goodness, I love that. And that is what it is as well. But another aspect is an agony aunt. And the reason why I say an agony aunt is because I listen to problems, I listen to dilemmas, I listen to the woes, I listen to the troubles. And for my players to confide in me and feel confident enough to confide in me reassures me that they trust me, reassures me that they don't only see me as a coach and a manager, that they see me as somebody that is a shoulder to cry on, or an ear, a listening ear for them, and that they don't feel alone. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that one. Let me think about that one. Yeah.
What has my experience been like with Viv? Always there when you need someone to speak to. She never kind of makes you feel like, okay, if you make a mistake in the game, or if you make a mistake on the pitch, it's never like, oh, you did something wrong. It's more like, okay, what can we do to help you feel better next time? How do we improve for next time? Just really supportive.
I love Viv. The first time meeting her, she was just so welcoming. I was nervous as hell. Had barely kicked a ball before, but she was so welcoming. And I think that first time that I kind of spoofed my kick, she was just laughed about it and made it funny, and I didn't feel embarrassed. And now practice, there's a lot of laughter and supportive energy. I've known her for 2 years. It's been great. She always puts a smile on everyone's faces, and yeah, she's just so like, honestly, she's just such an amazing woman. She does so much for her community and for all the girls like and women like that is involved, and yeah, she's very inspirational. I must say, I always tell all my work friends about her.
Viv is very patient and very fun in coach, because her sessions are never boring, and she won't blame you or stuff like that when you do something wrong. She's very encouraging, so I like training and playing football with Viv.
Viv, it's such a funny story. When I met Viv, I felt like she's very scary. Now I feel like she's one of my best friends. She is such a lovely person. She has such a big heart. She makes so much compromises, helping out everyone. She's trying to make everyone feel really where they belong. She's getting involved in everything. She's a true friend when you need it.
Ooh, how do I describe Viv? Viv is like my aunt, right? She's my aunt that will tell me off when I'm doing badness. She'll support me, encourage me. Even when I took a break from playing for about 9 months because I was studying and changing careers, she was so supportive, sending me messages and checking in with me, asking like, how am I doing? So like the connection and love that she has like extends off the pitch.
I think you know what? That's annoying. Yeah, we'll leave that one because actually your fairs have a lot of words.
Yeah, they say, a lot of them will say community, family, all that sort of stuff. I know that's massive for them, but yeah, I'll come back.
I think you'll be surprised with
What they say, they're trying to, don't know what they're trying to get out of me, but they're trying to get something out of me, no doubt. Up to now, I don't know how I manage 11 teams. I don't know. I literally take it day by day, minute to minute, hour to hour. You know, somebody the other day was saying, don't just say passion, because that's not the only thing that drives it, but it is generally passion. And seeing the players' faces, how much joy it brings to them, how much they're smiling, they're laughing, the friendships that have grown, the friendships that have blossomed from being part of the club. It's done on a voluntary basis, you know what I mean? So I dedicate how many hours, how many days a week to running the club. And I don't expect anything in return, bar girls just having fun, enjoying themselves. And, you know, it helps not only with their physical health, but it also helps with their mental health. So a motto that I stand by is you can't be what you can't see. And that for me is both in terms of being a female, it's also in terms of being a person of color. So if I'm not out there doing something that I love, something that I'm passionate about, something that I really have a strong desire for, then I can't inspire the next generation. I can't inspire other young girls to say, you know what, Viv is out there doing it. I think she's doing a fantastic job. I want to be like Viv. I think in terms of getting more girls of colour involved in football, it comes down to that motto of you can't be what you can't see. So we need more opportunities to be given to women of colour in terms of a coaching position, in terms of a managerial position. We need more opportunities to be available for us to be allowed to be that face, to be that representation, to be that inspiration for other young girls. It's only later that it's exceeded my vision in many ways. The number of players, the number of teams, the friendships that have grown and is still here today. You know, for me, I just wanted to create this space for girls and women to play football that was fun, safe, and inclusive. That was what I wanted to do. And I started with about 30 young girls, and now I have over 150 that turn up on a Saturday morning. Same thing with the senior women's team. I had one team, and now I've got 4 teams. Players that have been scouted and been able to go through a professional pathway to play for professional teams is an amazing feeling. So it's exceeded itself in so many ways that I can't even explain in one sentence, but it is that fact of what it has done to those individuals that are part of the club. That's a massive thing for me. My name is Viv Jeffers, and you can be what you can see. There you go. No worries. No worries. That was so good.